Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys another reading. So today's topic is, what is the status of your twin flame love story? So really anybody can watch this video. We're really just focusing on a very deep soul connection that you feel with another person. But if you happen to be specifically on the twin flame journey, or if that's how you see your person, that obviously works too. So anyways, you guys, I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or a challenge in their connections. So please keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, only take what resonates for you. So all the decks I'll be using here will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful Orgonite here. So let's just dive right into it. Let's see what's happening on your twin flame journey with your twin flame love story, etc. So that's really the first question. What is the current status of your twin flame love story? Let's look at this energy. What is the current status of your twin flame love story? Where are things currently at? What is currently happening? We have discipline. It says, make a decision with your higher mind, heart, and soul, and then follow through with decisive action. Oh, I really like that. So right now on your journey, so this, of course, this affects not only you, but also your twin flame. And just so you guys know, the majority of my viewers are divine feminine, so we'll probably be doing it from that perspective as well. But yes, I just feel right now with this particular card, what this is saying is that we might be really trying to discipline ourselves on our journey. Maybe we're trying to make better choices. We're trying to spend our time more wisely. Maybe we're upgrading, ourselves in some sort of way, whether that is our mind, our body, our soul, whatever it is. And so this right here just means that people are trying to connect with what is for their highest good. And they realize that there's going to be some sort of work and effort on their part in order to, do those things and make those changes. It's not enough to just sit back and just think positive thoughts. We have to co-create with spirit in order to bring about results, make things happen, etc. So I love that that's coming through. Let's see what else we need to know here about what is the current status of our twin flame love story. Okay, interesting. So while the two of you guys are in separation, while you're spending this time apart, guess what? It's going to bring major clarity. And it's also going to give us an opportunity to really work on ourselves. You know how sometimes, and this may not resonate with everybody, but sometimes when you're really into someone, sometimes you can kind of lose yourself in them. You can stop taking care of yourself, spending time with maybe your family or your friends, or just kind of overspending, etc., burning yourself out. So I feel like if there was any kind of an imbalance, and that goes for both the masculine and the feminine, sometimes we can just, reach a point where we're not really taking care of ourselves, or we're not taking care of things that we really need to take care of. Maybe, we always wanted to go and go back to school and do this or do that. Well, sometimes when you are spending a lot of time with someone and you're really excited, some of those things can just, kind of get pushed to the side. I'll do that later sort of thing. So I just feel where you guys are currently at is exactly where you need to be. There's going to be some distance to be able to bring clarity, to make the decisions that you guys need to make to better your minds, to better your hearts, and to better your souls by making some sort of decisions and actually following through with action. I love this. All right, let's see what else. Oh, look at you guys. The Two of Cups. This is a two-way street here. Absolutely. It's the both of you. Two of Cups, divine partnership. So you guys have partnered up with one another to actually take some time apart from each other to be disciplined and to work on things that you guys need to work on separately. And that's completely okay. I know that there are some kind of, like thoughts, I guess, or just like words or narratives or opinions, maybe just information that's out there that says that you can't move forward with your mission unless you're with your twin flame. It's just my opinion. I don't believe that at all. I believe that everybody came here with free will, including twin flames, and you guys are individual souls at the end of the day. When you come together, yes, it's a beautiful divine partnership, but that doesn't mean that your destiny, your fate, your purpose, your mission flies out the window because your twin flame might not be ready. Absolutely not. So it's just beautiful because you guys can figure out who you are, what you came here to do, what inspires you, what makes you move, what what makes you feel truly alive in this lifetime. And if you can figure that out when you're, either by yourself or alone or in separation with one another, just think about what can happen when the two of you actually do come back into union. Wow, dynamite, right? So I think that that's just absolutely beautiful. So don't waste a lot of time being sad during the separation or during this time apart, or if somebody says, hey, I really need to work on myself. Maybe one of the twin flames here in this dynamic has a lot of things that they need to work through, things that they need to let go of. So this time apart will also allow for that beautiful union at a later date. You know what I mean? Like, why push for something right now that can't be great? It's not going to be great because of a lot of baggage. So that seems to be where the current status of your twin flame love story is. But let's go ahead and get a few more cards here just to see what else we need to know. We have temple. Ooh, go within the temple of your heart to find the truth that you seek. Yes, this is a time to go within your temple. This is a time to go within yourself. You see the butterfly there? It's over the lips. It's actually not a time for even speaking. That doesn't mean you can't speak to your twin flame, but this is an indication to me that silence sometimes can be golden. It really can. I love that she's wearing this gold dress, solid gold, right? It's almost just like, when you have to discipline yourself and really work hard for something, when you actually obtain it, you're going to just appreciate it that much more. You're going for gold. You're not going for bronze or silver. You're going for gold. So why not do the work? Why not do what it's going to take, the work that you need to do on yourself in order to, really obtain that divine partnership at a later date or a later time? So when it comes to wanting to know why, or wanting to know how someone is feeling or what they're thinking or what they're doing, instead go within for those answers, Or if you hear something like that, like you might hear today, let's just say something's not really resonating. You're just like, I'm not sure about that. Definitely consult with your own guides and your own intuition above what anybody else is saying out there. Absolutely. So let's see what else. Thought the body is the temple. Taking care of the physical body, I'm getting here. Discipline. This is reminding me of taking good care of your physical health, your body. We only came here with one body, right? Our souls obviously can never be extinguished. That energy is forever. It's for, in eternity. But our bodies, while we're here on planet Earth, it gets older, it breaks down, we age naturally, things like that. So it's about treating your body like it's a temple. Maybe, reversing some sort of aging process that's happening right now as best as you can, getting really healthy, taking care of you for a change. This time apart might allow someone or both of you to really take care of your temples. Rekindle passion. Try something new, or try something you've never done before. And I love that, because a lot of the times when we think about our twin flame, you guys, we think about the magic and the chemistry that we felt with that person. And it almost can sometimes become addictive. Like, oh my God, it's like a drug. I would just do anything just to feel that magic or that spark again. You may even try to create it with another person that's just not quite the same, because it's very special and significant to this particular person, these two souls connection. So it's about rekindling passion in other ways, right? Doing other things that spark you up, make you feel alive, make you feel inspired, make you just want to just thrive. So it is about taking the time on your journey right now while the two of you are in separation to really rekindle or respark some sort of passion in your life. Maybe there's something that you always wanted to do. It might be time to kind of go back to that particular either goal or project and do something with it. This is not a time to sit around and be sad. This is a time for you to live your life, just to the fullest right now, despite what's going on in your twin flame connection. I think that's a beautiful message. All right, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, look at this. If anybody is going to live their lives to the fullest, you guys, it's going to be the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is a traveler. This is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about luck, fate, destiny, your belief system, expanding your belief system, just not getting bogged down in one particular thought process, just really being open-minded at this point on your journey. Even the things things that you've learned so far. Be open to different ideas, just be open to what you hear. Take it all with a grain of salt. Just try not to take everything just 100%, you know what I mean? Especially from something that you read. That's someone's opinion. Even this reading here, this is my spirit guides coming through and giving this information, but it's through my lens. And so again, some of this is my opinion, you know what I mean? So take everything with a grain of salt and really, really consult your own higher self in these matters, right? But the Knight of Wands is somebody who lives by the seat of their pants, basically, you know what I mean? Or flies by the seat of their pants. They're not afraid to get up and go. They're not afraid to move. They're not afraid to make moves. They're not afraid to fall down and get back up. Maybe make some mistakes, but hey, you know what? You're going to have fun at least trying, right? It's like knowing that this kind of reminds me of this trampoline park, right? Where I'm just like, oh my God, I know I'm going to look like a total fool, but jumping around anyways, and just letting that energy and just like that feeling of just the endorphins and everything, and not really caring about how I looked or nobody was probably even looking anyway. So it's just one of those things where it's like you're doing something just for the fun of it, and you're doing it and you're moving and you're feeling good, and it doesn't matter what anyone else is thinking. You're just living your life for you at that point. So this fiery energy, rekindling this fire within you and your twin flame right now, this is something that you guys are doing on your journey. You guys are rekindling some sort of passion for life within yourselves, to maybe feel worthy again or just feel happy again, etc. Okay, so let's go get one more set. Individuality. Love that. Embrace your most authentic self with acceptance of absolute reality and unconditional love. And that's beautiful. You guys are individuals. There are certain belief systems that twin flames, and I'm not here to dispute that or anything, but this is just an example of a belief system that twin flames are, they're two parts of the same soul, that you guys are not individuals, that you can't feel whole in this lifetime without your twin flame. To me, that just philosophy doesn't make sense to me. We're here with our own individual free will intact, and so regardless of what's going on with our twin flame, we were not designed to feel incomplete or not whole. We can become whole on our own. I think two flames that come together that are of the same vibration, it's like, wow, that is amazing, right? But the thing is, this is about unconditionally loving someone despite where they're at on their journey, despite whether somebody is ready for you, despite whether somebody's on the same page as you. It doesn't matter. We're still going to just hold that love, hold that space for them in our hearts, like in our heart space, and we're going to embrace who we truly are in this lifetime. And we're just going to basically accept where things are at right now, and that is going to bring peace. So I think that that's absolutely beautiful. We're going to do things in our own individual way. And to me, it's like, the way that you're going to learn lessons and the way that you're going to go about things is going to be different than your twin flame. So you guys you were created to be different. We wouldn't learn if we were the exact same. So there's going to be some sort of a contrast here. Forgiveness. So there might still need to be some sort of forgiveness here, because it says forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. It may be that right now the divine masculine needs to forgive the divine feminine, or forgive himself, and vice versa. So there needs to be some sort of forgiveness here, and you guys are going to do it in a different way. What I'm getting from spirit is that everybody deals with guilt and shame in a completely different way. Sometimes people, and I've actually experienced this myself with people that are extremely close to me, people that I know freaking love me and I know that they're sorry, but they have certain things, certain conditions that cause them to just want to sabotage it and just be like, F off. And of course, I'm taking that as, in that moment, holy smokes, this person isn't sorry. They really don't care. And it's actually a defense mechanism. So on a psychological level, there can be so many things that are happening here. So the way that someone is handling guilt or an apology, whether they apologized or they haven't yet or whatever, everybody is processing things on a completely different level. So it's not about just accepting crumbs or crap or mistreatment or anything like that. You may need to pull away completely from somebody that is not truly sorry, or they just keep hurting you over and over again. Absolutely. But if there just is truly, there hasn't really been a lot of closure or an explanation or an apology or something, this is about realizing that on an individual level that somebody is dealing with in their own individual way. So it's about kind of holding that unconditional love while somebody basically gets it figured out. All right, let's get one more card. Yeah, look at that. 4 swords. So you guys right now are in this, you guys have pulled back from one another. You guys are in a healing and recovery period for sure. Things might seem like they're dormant, but I do feel like there's something going on an individual level. You guys are individually forgiving yourselves and maybe each other if there's been hurt on both parts. So there's definitely something, and this could also be forgiveness of other things from your past that have nothing to do with each other. So this would be going deep, deep within the past, maybe all the way back from traumas to childhood things that need to be worked on and recovered, basically. So that's what's going on an individual level. You guys are doing this in a completely individual way. So I think that's really beautiful. All right, you guys, so let's see what else we need to know. How does your twin flame see you in the world at the moment? So the person watching this video, how does your twin flame see you in the world right now? In the individual world? Okay, so we have focus. All right. So we're going to get a couple of different messages here. Okay, that's beautiful. Happiness and success. So the way that your twin flame is seeing the world at the moment is that you're very focused on being happy and you're very focused on success or the self, which is good. And I'm not getting that that's a negative. I'm just getting here that they see you as somebody who is either moving on, expanding, growing, doing really well. What else? Yep, sharpening your skills. They could see you working right now. They could see that you're building something. They could see right now that perhaps you're like taking some sort of courses, or you're studying, or you're a student, or you're a teacher. You're learning something, but whatever it is, you're definitely sharp. You're sharp, you're focused, you're happy, you're successful, you're glowing. So this is a really positive energy that your twin flame sees you in right now. Maybe they're seeing you this way because maybe they are watching you from afar. Maybe they've heard something about you. But whatever it is, it's positive. They see you doing something very responsible. So it could be that you're working hard, you're taking responsibility, you're working on your responsibilities, you're just doing things that are productive, that are creating some sort of future or some sort of success in your life. Oh, we have lessons. Interesting. I feel like they're seeing here, like you're taking some sort of responsibility for some sort of a lesson. It says never a failure, always a lesson. They see you as somebody who has risen above the issues or problems. You've risen above some sort of challenges in your life. It could be with them. So they might see you as somebody who has, risen above and has survived. Basically, this is also to me somebody who is taking responsibility for what they attributed to a problem or a situation. So if you guys had a falling out, they might see you as somebody who is very humble, somebody who is very mature, where you're able to look at yourself and also take responsibility for, because if you think about it, anytime you're dealing with someone, yes, there are certain people in the world where it's just like, whoa, didn't see that coming. It makes no freaking sense. Holy shit, that is their issue that they just threw on me. I didn't do anything. Got it. Absolutely. It's not really what I'm talking about in this particular dynamic. It always does take two to tango. And I just feel that whatever you may have brought to the table with your twin flame, it's like you're taking responsibility. And it could be something like, I said yes when I really meant to say no. That's like taking responsibility or accountability to something that may have happened or gone down in your connection. It might be something as simple as that. That they see you as owning something, owning your part, or really just thriving and rising above challenges. Well, I never want this feeling to end. Okay. So the Knight of Cups right there is Pisces energy. So far in this reading, we have Sagittarius and we have Pisces with both the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Interesting. So a fire, a water dynamic here. But it says, I never want this feeling to end. Oh, yeah. So what's interesting is that your twin flame is looking at you, and there's some sort of a feeling that not only did you give them in the past, so they never wanted that little magic moment to end, but it's like they don't want it to end this way, basically. So they want to take some sort of responsibility, right? It says learning from this lesson, like seeing this failure as a lesson to do better next time. And they don't want to leave on this note. They don't want things to end on this note between the two of you. So how they see you in the world is somebody that they want to come back to, and that they want to offer some sort of, kind of take the burden off your shoulders and say, hey, you know what? I've learned my lesson. I apologize for past behavior. So I'm getting that as well. Hope that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and get another round with how your twin flame sees you in the world at the moment. We have appreciate. It may be that they were not able to appreciate you before, but they're looking at you now and they're able to appreciate something. And it might be in retrospect because maybe some time has gone on. Maybe you guys have been in separation for a while, but whatever this is, they're able to appreciate you now more than they did before. And we have Witch's Book. Okay, this right here, it says it's like secrets, things that are hidden. You don't know this, but your twin flame has a lot of respect for you. Like they appreciate your time. They appreciate the way that you were with them, or they just appreciate this connection. But they may not have been able to really feel this until later on. So they're thinking back, they're reflecting, and they're able to really appreciate this connection for what it was and what it still is. Look at that. I've never quite felt like this before. Fool. This is Uranus energy. First of all, the Fool is all about starting fresh, starting new, taking a risk, throwing caution to the wind. So what I'm seeing here is that your twin flame and the way that they're seeing you and this connection in the world is that they want to hit the reset button. They want to start over. Why? Because they've never actually felt quite like this before, and they haven't actually had feelings for somebody for this period of time. So they may have gone in another direction. You may have gone off in another direction, but it's like they're still appreciating you from afar. They're still thinking about you and this connection. They haven't truly actually released you or this connection, but they keep it kind of hidden from you that they feel this way. So that's the thing. It makes it tough for you to know that they're, actually feeling this way, because they don't say it to you. They haven't said it to you. They keep this hidden. They keep it under wraps. So that's how your person sees you. They hide how they feel. They hide their feelings for you. And I feel like they're probably maybe just kind of trying to appreciate this experience, appreciate what you taught them, appreciate what it meant to them. So there's a lot of reflection when it comes to thinking about you and how they see you in their world. Absolutely. And with the Uranus energy here, Uranus is the planet of freedom. So it's like you've given them the freedom to expand. You've given them the freedom to understand something from their own perspective. You've given them an opportunity to figure things out on their own. And what's so funny is that I just posted over on TikTok as well as Instagram, just like a little mini what your masculine wants you to know, to the divine feminine. And it's mirroring this for me right now. So you guys might want to go and check that out. Anyways. Now we're going to go into what is their heart telling them about you. So what is their heart telling them about you? Let's see. What is your twin flame's heart telling them about you? What is their heart telling them about you? Okay, so we have messages are coming to me in my dreams. It feels so real, okay? So their heart is basically telling them something, and it's being revealed in their dreams. So messages from their heart, how they really feel, which to me is like the higher self. The higher self and heart are communicating with your person about you through their dreams. So something is being revealed to your twin flame through their dreams about you, trying to tell them something. I could have anyone, yet I want you. And that's interesting because that actually was a message from the little TikTok reading I did earlier, which was the Empress, like, you enchant me. You stand out above all the rest. It's like, yeah, there's something very significant, very favorable about you. So I feel like they could go in another direction. They might have other choices, but they feel drawn to this. They want you. So this says here, divine flames. It says mission-driven souls that are derived from one ultimate essence, destined connection. Should both sides choose to align, a power couple. And I love that this card says that, because do you guys remember what I was talking about? Choose to align. It's a choice. There's still a free will choice in the twin flame dynamic, or at least, that's my perception of things. Take it or leave it. But to me, this just takes away that whole feeling of this has to happen. I can't be happy unless this happens. This is my only person. I can never be with anyone else. It eliminates all of that because we do have a free will choice to choose other things, especially if someone else is not ready. You know what I mean? So this basically says, yes, there's a divine flame, there's a divine connection here. And if you guys do come together, it's going to be just a dynamic duo, basically. But you guys will both have to choose it. So what their heart is telling them is to choose it. You guys would make a great team. You guys coming together would be amazing together. That's what their heart is telling them. What else? Look at that. We have keep an open mind. So what their heart is telling them is to open up their mind, right? And remember, Jupiter's energy was present with the Knight of Wands. It's about exploring, opening your mind up to new philosophies, new ways of thinking, right? We also have your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Your twin flame may have had a particular thing in mind, like they were going to end up with somebody that had X, Y, and Z, and maybe there were a couple of those things like a couple of those boxes that you didn't tick. And that doesn't mean you weren't good enough. It just means that maybe they had it programmed in their mind that their family and their friends always envisioned that they would be with this type of a person. So this right here, their heart is telling them, open your mind, open your heart, because what you thought you wanted before may not actually be what you want now. So I think that's amazing. All right, let's see what else. What else is their heart telling them about you? Ace of Hearts. It's time to unzip that heart and make an offer. That's what it is. That's why I've got that zipper on there. Let's zip it down. Let's open it up and let's make an offer. So their heart literally is telling them to unzip it and open themselves up to you and give you an offer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that you can do it, basically. Because the thing is, this keep an open mind, it might be that they feel like you are not going to have an open mind towards them. Maybe something happened here. Maybe you're going to be resistant. But this is about conjuring up that strength, going within for that power and to punch through it and make it happen. Be strong. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, that's our fate. It's our destiny. Let's move the wheel in this connection once again. It's time. So fate is a call-in. That's Sagittarius energy, and this is Leo's energy. So to me, it's just like fire sign energy, fire all the way, fire that's really kind of lighting under this person's, ass to kind of get them going. and to really move things forward in this connection once again. So to me, it's kind of like destiny is calling. You know, the time is calling them to offer you. Let's make an offer already. Let's do something about all of these feelings. Let's do something and make things happen, because you guys would be an amazing couple. So that's what their heart is telling them. And I feel like their higher self is expressing this and communicating to this to them through their dreams. Amazing. All right, you guys. So that's where we're going to end it for now, but we will go into the extended if you guys would like to know further information on this connection. This is what we're going to go into over on the extended. What are you currently triggering within them, and how is it having an effect on them? Also, telepathic words and fantasies they are currently exchanging with you. What signs is spirit revealing to them about you and your connection? So through those dreams. And at this point in time, what is your destiny moving forward as twin flames? And we already see this destined wheel of fortune here. So let's really dive into that. So if you guys are interested in joining me over on the extended, I'll put that link in the description box down below, as well as pin it to the top comment in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for being here. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up or some love or whatever you guys want to do. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.